Hello out there. Happy Friday night. Thanks for tuning in. This is Ryan Montbleau coming to you live from Burlington, Vermont. Very far away from New Orleans. But I'm splitting donations tonight with New Orleans Musicians Clinic, a wonderful organization that provides some much needed assistance for some musicians in maybe one of the best music places in the world. Hello. Greetings Instagram. Wagwan. Greetings Facebook. The Book of Faces. Yeah. I'm going to start with a song that I wrote years ago when I was in New Orleans. We were down there for Jazz Fest, and I had this song buzzing through my head that I had to write, and I didn't know how to finish it, and my friend Chris Jacobs came over to the place we were staying, and we finished the song together, and this is Bright Side. For a bright side, mama, ever since about the day I was born. Always headed for a bright light, wondering what it might have in store. Through the dark of the dead-end roads and the people who are not what they seem, left myself alone again with me. And I was looking for a bright side, mama, when you took me and you set me down slow. You calmed my nerves, eased my mind, then you hit me with the healing. You showed me what the real thing is. Bright lights are blinding, and I need reminding that my light shines brightest when I see the bright side of you. I was looking for a way out of the maze and those crazy days. Hung around long enough to peek out of the shade without changing my ways. I'm a champion, a prize fight lover, and I'm covered up with wounds from the war. But I'm yours if you want me, I'm yours. And I was looking for a bright side, mama, when you took me and you set me down slow. You calmed my nerves, eased my mind, then you hit me with the healing. You showed me what the real thing is. Bright lights are blinding, and I need reminding that my light shines brightest when I see the bright side of you. The bright side of you, yeah. When I see the bright side of you. Your eyes get blinded, trying too hard to find it. And I get excited when I see the bright side, when I see the bright side of you. The bright side of you, yeah. When I see the bright side of you. The bright side of you. Stormy minds I know I got cloudy, lost it now or never for so long. Gave myself no option of slowing. Never quite knew where I was going, but I was moving so fast. I was moving so fast. I was moving so fast, so strong. In a field I came upon a feather someone lost. Brought it with me to a shade of heather and moss. And when that bird appeared above me, I asked how he lost this part of him. So smooth and so strong, gliding along, why leave anything behind? He said I was moving too fast. Said I was moving too fast. He said I was moving too fast to hold on to it. Screeching halts and starts and stops, must get back over the treetops. Higher and higher, and I come flying so far above the weather. I was cruising fast as ever when I hit that wall. Half awake and barely saw it coming at all. These days I just sit by the river and think about the boy that I was, point my eyes up towards heaven, and it shines a lot more than it does when you're moving too fast. When you're moving too fast. When you're moving too fast to hold on. The sun came up and the sun went down. I'm looking for reasons in my head again. Where are you now? Where you've always been? Far from where I am. Did I keep you there? Or did you run? Was it what I didn't do, or was it what I done? I've been hanging out alone, living on my own, just breathing. My heart's with you. Thought we tried to build a home. Turns out I was wrong. I was just leaving, leaving like I do, leaving like I do, like I do. The words came out and they fell to the floor. And I'd pray to the heavens they'd go back in again. Such a simple solution. Turn back around, a little bit of sugar and we're good again. Did I talk too much or not at all? Something must be wrong with my head, 'cause I can't recall. And I've been hanging out alone, living on my own, just breathing. My heart's with you. Thought we tried to find a home. It turns out I was wrong. I was just leaving like I do, leaving like I do, yeah, like I do. All right. These first songs are all from the I Was Just Leaving record, which I made in New Orleans at Esplanade Studios with Anders Osborne producing. And it was a long road to get there, to have Anders Osborne producing a record for me. I'll tell you the story as we go along, maybe. I'm just a kid from Peabody, Massachusetts. And at some point, I was making the For Hire record and looking out from a vocal booth through a window at George Porter Jr. playing bass and asking me what the changes were for the song that he was playing on my record. And how I got there, I don't know. I guess I'll get into it, but I'd like to just, this other one, this is from I Was Just Leaving. This is called Abigail. Show me or shun me, but take your hands from me, Abigail. Daylight is fading, and I'm tired of waiting for time to tell. Let go of my hand, call me your man, or leave me forever. I am not playing, just saying, sweet Abigail. Put up or shut up, my tongue is cut up, but I'll take you down. I have cried over your tattooed shoulders, and you got a new one now. Once the ink dries, so will my eyes, and stay there forever. And we will never be more than the way we were. Was it time when you and I were just having fun and nothing serious ever again? Now we're wrapped around the sun, deep within each other's arms, and you act like you're unaware. Have me and hold me, just like you told me about the grand design. Your skin is shining, your light is blinding, and it shines on mine. Just settle down, stop running around with hey and whoever. Oh, we will never be more than the way we were. See the light that's in front of you, Abigail. You lead the way where they wanted you, Abigail. And you take me for a ride. And deep, deep down you'll find it's you and I, you and I, you and I. All right, that's Abigail. Maybe I'll do this one. So how we doing out there tonight? Oh, yeah, rock and roll, folk and roll. When I was putting out the charity for this, it just popped in my mind this week and last week. I was like, I got to do something for New Orleans, and if you've never been to New Orleans, you have to go there at some point. It's and if you have been there, you know how incredible it is. There's just no other city like it. There's certainly no other American city like it, and it's just a gem of a place. And it's got both the sacred and the profane. It's just a really special place. I hope I find the words for it. But when I was going through tunes this week, trying to figure out what I was going to do for this, because once you say New Orleans, people were like, oh, it's a New Orleans set. Like, even like when I made records in New Orleans, people like, I would get interviewed about it, and people would be like, so how did you get the New Orleans flavor and a nice gumbo on your record? And it's like, no, it's like I just made a record down there with some amazing people, but it's not like, I mean, New Orleans is magical, but it's not like you just go there and then the rhythms of New Orleans are in you and then you can play New Orleans music. Like when I was going over the tunes I was going to do this week, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if so far I've only played my own songs, so I can do those. But there's just such a breadth of amazing music that has come out of New Orleans. And as I was going through it, I was like, I don't think I want to do this. It's like, I don't know. I don't think you really want to hear me play Iko Iko. Like, I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. But I'll do some stuff. I got some stuff ready. But just as I was going through it, it made me think of like, what I really want is for people to just go check out all the real New Orleans musicians and listen to them. You know what I mean? It's like, listen to Alan Toussaint. Go listen to, Preservation Hall Jazz Band. Listen to John Cleary. Listen to Anders Osborne. Listen to Galactic. Trombone Shorty, the Radiators, there's just this endless amount, and it's like, that's the stuff you should listen to. Go listen to Louis Armstrong, listen to Fats Domino. So, I don't know, that's just what I was thinking about. But I got some stuff ready. I was gonna, what am I gonna do here? Yeah, I'll take this for a second. Gotta kind of bear with me tonight. I'm a little all over the place, but I put in a fair amount of work for this stuff. I'm gonna just tune this down real quick. I'm gonna do some stuff tonight that I've never done. So such as juggle naked. No, I'm just kidding. No, I've done that. No, I've not. Actually, I don't think I have. I can juggle. Okay. No juggling. All right. I got a bunch of cheat sheets. This song, I love this song. So this was this is an old tune. First recorded in the 50s by Smiley Lewis. And then Fats Domino did it. And other people have done it. A guy had a big hit with it. Another guy had a big hit with the song in the 70s. But I love that original Smiley Lewis version of this. I will do my best. You went away and left me long time ago. Now you come back knocking on my door. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking, go back where you've been. I begged you not to go, but you said goodbye. Now you come back telling me all those lies. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking, go back where you've been. I told you way back in 52 I would never go with you. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking, go back where you've been. Better go back to your used to be, because your love's no good for me. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking, go back where you've been. Love that song. Alright, I'm gonna do one. Alright, I've never tried to do this, but I did write the lyrics for this song. So my whole journey with New Orleans started in, it really started my first road trip ever that I ever took. Drove around the country for 6 weeks in a Volkswagen Golf with my girlfriend at the time in the summer of 2000. It was my first time ever going to New Orleans. And I remember I had been in New Orleans for like 18 hours and I was so hungover and feeling like I was gonna die. And I was like, we gotta get out of here because this place is gonna kill me. But that town just like begs you to indulge. But that was the first time I was in New Orleans. And then we would go back there like on tour with the band, and it was always a tough place to tour in because they have so much like music of their own that people are checking out, and so much is coming through there. And that being said, it's a relatively like small market. It's not a huge population of people. And it's hard for an out-of-town band to like come through and draw some people out, but you still have to go because it's New Orleans, and you know it's such a good time. And I've had so many magical experiences there. But what really got it rolling for me, like what I was able to make some amazing connections, because years ago, just as chance would have it, I had the same management as Trombone Shorty. There were some Boston guys, Matt and Dave, and they did a lot of great things for me. And they're also Trombone Shorty's manager. I believe they still are. And Trombone Shorty was making a record, and he needed some lyrics, just like someone to help write some lyrics and stuff. And so the management hooked me up with him. And so I wrote some lyrics for him. So I ended up writing like 4 tunes for Trombone Shorty. I wrote 2 on the Back of Town record and 2 on the next record, for True, I think it was. And if you look, there's somewhere on YouTube, if you look up like Ryan Montbleau TS2, I think it is, there's a video of me in my van. At the time we were touring like crazy, and there's a video of me just like in the front seat, and I had worked out these lyrics, and I sent the video to the producer of Trombone Shorty's record just so he could hear the melody and hear the lyrics and stuff, and that was the only way I knew how to do it. So the video's on YouTube somewhere. But so I wrote this tune, and so that producer was Ben Elman from Galactic, and that's sort of what eventually led to like doing my own record with Ben, which was Growing Light. And then, or For Hire I did first, and Anders Osborne was the guitar player on that, and eventually he was the producer on I Was Just Leaving, which I did there, and it just led to like all these amazing things. But I wrote this song, I wrote the lyrics for this song for Trombone Shorty. It's called Something Beautiful. I've never tried to play this. I was messing around with it a little today, but I hope I can do it all right. It's a great track if you haven't heard it. And then it's like I wrote the lyrics and sent it in, and they recorded the track, and Lenny Kravitz is on the track, like singing on it, plays a guitar solo, and it's like, okay, and it's like I never had anything to do directly with Lenny Kravitz on it, but I wrote the lyrics he was singing. But so I'll try it. I will do my best. I gotta figure how it goes. Can you show me something beautiful? Hey, 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 can you show me something beautiful? Can you show me something beautiful? Hey, 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 can you show me something beautiful? Do you feel temperatures rising? Do you see flashes of lightning so brightly? Do you know who would love to love you? I do. Can you let your worried mind move? Can you show me something beautiful? Can you show me something beautiful? Can you show me something beautiful? Beautiful, show me something beautiful. Show me something beautiful. Do you see the colors changing? Can you feel them rearranging? Amazing. Do you know who knows how to love you? I do. Can you feel the things that I do? Can you show me something beautiful? Hey, hey, hey. Can you show me something beautiful? Can you show me something beautiful? Beautiful, show me something beautiful. Show me something beautiful. When push comes to shove, when the world's hot and low, and it's faded and cold, When the world has grown dull, can you show me something beautiful? Can you show me something beautiful? Can you show me something beautiful? Hey, can you show me something beautiful? Beautiful, show me something beautiful, show me something beautiful. Can you show me something beautiful? Can you show me something beautiful? Can you show me something beautiful? Beautiful, show me something beautiful, show me something beautiful. Can you show me something beautiful? Hey, hey. And I wrote those lyrics, which was so liberating at the time. It was the first time I ever wrote something for somebody else, so it was really liberating to not have me in mind to sing it. I was like, well, what might he want to sing? And I wrote a few others for him. I wrote the lyrics to Do To Me. He has one called Do To Me. I wrote one called How Many Roses? And One Night Only, The March. I wrote that one. But it was just, so eventually, like, I was hanging out at Jazz Fest once, and I was side stage for Trombone Shorty, because I had the same management at the time. And I'm just sitting there, and he's like headlining the Acura stage at Jazz Fest, which is like, I don't know, 20,000 people in a field. I mean, it was the big, huge stage. And he's headlining it, and it was just huge. And he's like singing, and so I turned next to me, and there were some people up there, family and different people and fans and whatever. And there was a 9-year-old girl next to me, and she was singing along with Trombone Shorty, killing it on stage. And she was singing the words that I wrote. And I was just like, how did I get here, man? And the crowd singing them and stuff. So that has been a blessing. Thank you, Trombone Shorty. So, yeah. What else we got? Oh, you know what I really want to do? I'm just going to kind of bounce around here. Oh, wait. I hope you don't mind me talking so much tonight. And thanks for all your donations, and we're splitting them with New Orleans Musicians Clinic. I was checking them out, and there's a video of Ivan Neville on their website saying like how much help they gave him. He got COVID, and he went there to get treated and stuff, and it's like because he had to. It's like there's so many musicians with like bad sort of health insurance and, you know, tough health care, and so this place, the half the donations they're going to tonight, is just really helpful for a lot of just beautiful musicians down there. And like if Ivan Neville's on there saying like they helped me out when I had COVID, it's like, how messed up are we as a country when Ivan Neville is like, you know, he's a Neville. He's in like one of the sort of royal families of music in America, and like, thank God there's this musicians clinic that can help him out, because even he like can have, you know, tough times, I guess. But anyway, so I did the For Hire. So Ben Elman from Galactic produced the Trombone Shorty record that I wrote the tunes for, and then eventually he was like, he saw the video or whatever, and he was like, who's this guy? And then eventually, through the management stuff, we hooked it up, so he produced my record. So I went down there and did For Hire, and he put together the house band for that, which was George Porter Jr. And listen to George Porter Jr. He's doing live streams, and that dude is still very active and is a living legend, beating heart on this planet. Go listen to George Porter Jr. if you haven't. Anyway, and so Ben put together the session band for Hire, which was George Porter Jr., Ivan Neville on keys, Andrews Osborne on guitar, and Simon Lotta on drums. And it was just like, and I'm just like this dude from Peabody, Mass, like trying to fit in with the guys, and they killed it. I couldn't even believe that record got made. But I met Andrews Osborne through that, and then cut to like a couple years later, I bumped into Andrews Osborne at Sterling Stage in New York, and I didn't even know if he was going to remember me or anything. And I saw him, and he was like, "Hey man, I saw your solo set. That was great. Good to see you, man." And he was like, you should do a solo record, and I'll produce it." And I was like, "Okay." And then eventually, that's what led to I Was Just Leaving. But Andrews Osborne is just one of the best singer-songwriters on the planet. And he has this song called Life Don't Last That Long. I love this song. Actually, yeah, I'll do it. When I moved to California, I had a friend out there, my scarlet begonia, a Hollywood affair. I got caught up in the big wave, riding that big blue, but my heart was beating different. I knew it wasn't you. Free, yeah, you're on the path, and you tell yourself you need to just keep on moving, even if you hurt someone. Life don't last that long. I stayed high up in the mountains, but I couldn't find my rest. I drank heavy from that fountain till I couldn't feel my chest. So many people, so much chatter, but nothing to fit my goals. I need lightness in my body, and colors to show my soul. Free, yeah, you're on the path, and you tell yourself you need. You just keep on moving, find where you belong. 'Cause life don't last that long. Life don't last that long. Still looking for a wise man to reign this world. Maybe someday I will, oh I will find that pearl. Find that pearl. I need something to believe in, someone to hear my call. I tried to choose religion, I seem to like them all. I kept reading my own scriptures, gazing up above, instead of being where I'm standing, feeling that one love. Free, yeah, you're on the path, and you tell yourself you need. You just keep on moving, even when your faith is gone. Life don't last that long. Life don't last that long. All right, I never tried this one solo. We'll see. This is the first song on the For Hire record. This is called Yeah Man. This song is actually a cover tune. This is by Eddie Hinton. I highly recommend checking out that Eddie Hinton version of this. Here goes nothing. Have you ever needed someone to talk to? 'Cause you're not sure what you ought to do. Yes, I know there are times when everything keeps running through your mind. You can't get no rest, you can't get no help, man. I tell you, I've been there myself. You forgot what you wanted in the first place. Yeah, man. Sky's the limit. Yeah, man. You're a man for living. Yeah, man. Go on and get it. It's your life. Go on and spin it. Wanna say, yeah, man. And then you say, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Have you ever felt like running on forever? That you can't stand any kind of weather? Yes, I know there are times when you got it so made up in your mind. Just get what you want, just as soon as you can. Everybody to holler, yeah, man. In just every way. Oh, tomorrow's another day. I just wanna say to you, I wanna say, yeah, man. Sky's the limit. Yeah, man. You're a man for living. Yeah, man. Go on and get it. It's your life. Go on and spin it. Wanna say, yeah, man. And then you say, yeah, man. Make you wanna say, yeah, man. Make you wanna say, yeah, man. One more thing I wanna add to my story. If you find yourself running for glory, God forbid, child, your life should be in doubt. I want you to remember my little portrait. I just want to say to you, yeah, man. Sky's the limit. Yeah, man. You a man for living. Yeah, man. Go on and get it. It's your life. Go on and spin it. Wanna say, yeah, man. Yeah, I wanna say, yeah, man. Make you wanna say, yeah, man. Make you wanna say, yeah, man. Man, I never did that one solo before. The old band used to just groove so hard on it. I always thought I needed them on it, which I did, but I don't. I guess I don't know. All right. To me, the best songs on the For Hire record, in many ways, were the cover tunes. There's 4 covers on that record. Yeah Man, Heartbreak Road, Here But I'm Gone, and Sweet Nice and High. And some of them are like deep cut covers, you know, that you might not normally know about, but I really highly recommend checking out the original versions of those songs, because they're all great. I'll try Sweet Nice and High. This one, the original track of this is amazing. And it was some kind of super group, I think, called Rhinoceros. It was like guys from different bands. And this one track is so incredible. Like, the dude's vocals are so soulful and stuff. And I remember listening to it, though. I remember Ivan Neville kind of being into it, but also making fun of the vocals and the when we were hanging out in the studio. I don't know. Anyway, a lot of my stories tonight are just like kind of little things to paint the picture. I don't have a lot of really great stories. Yes, I do. Okay, here's Sweet Nice and High. Get a little more rock and roll. I'm gonna build me a home way up high. It's gonna be a big fireplace way up there in the top of my mind, where all my friends will be able to stop right on by. It's gonna be sweet, nice and high. Sweet, nice and high. Come on now. I'm gonna build me a home. I hope it's pretty soon. But the way you're fighting down here, just maybe I'll have to go to the moon. But as long as my friends will be able to stop right on by, it's gonna be sweet, nice and high. It's gonna be sweet, nice and high. Come on now. I hope it's pretty soon. I sure we should get it together down here, 'cause I know nobody on the moon. But anytime you feel like you wanna stop right on by, it's gonna be sweet, nice and high. It's gonna be sweet, nice and high. It's gonna be sweet, nice and high. Oh, I know it's gonna be sweet, sweet, nice and high. It's gonna be sweet, sweet, nice and high. Oh, it's gonna be sweet. Oh, my friends are gonna be there. Oh, they're gonna be sweet, sweet, nice and high. Sweet, nice and high. I remember the studio that we were in when we recorded that. They lost. We ended the whole session, like of the whole week. I think we all of us around a mic. Me and Ivan Neville and Andrews Osborne and George Porter Jr. and Simon Lott, all around one mic, recording backup vocals for that song. And then the studio lost those tracks, and so we never had them, and they never found them. But what you hear on the record is there was a cameraman in the room, and he had just a little mic on his handheld camera, and he was recording us doing it, and he had a little audio of that. And one of the brilliant engineers that was helping us work and mix the record used that audio and mixed it in a way that it sounded cool, and that's what you hear on the record in the backup vocals. What was I gonna do? I just had an idea. I got an idea that I want to share. You don't like it, so what? I don't care. Oh yeah, I was gonna try. Oh my God, smoke alarm's going off. Sorry, nothing to worry about. I don't think. You all right?
Yeah, I have no idea why it's going off.
It's not working. Sorry, folks.
Someone up in the bedroom?
Stop it. I'm working on it. I think we're okay. Hang on one second. Sorry for the noise. Yikes. We're okay. There's no fire. Sorry for the noise. Man, those things, it's like, you know, you appreciate, you gotta appreciate smoke alarms because they could save your life. But every other time they go off, they just suck. It's like you're cooking something. It's yeah, I don't know what's going on. We had some water leaking through our roof, and I think it might have gotten into one of them upstairs or something and set it off. But how are we doing? You guys still with me? Man, forget what I was gonna do. Man, I'm all. That was crazy. Hey, you're still with me. Thanks, everybody. Sorry about that. Man. Oh man, my ears are just blown out ringing. I read somewhere that Mercury's in retrograde right now. And that seems about right. It's been like that lately. There's been like all kinds of just little annoying shit going on. Okay, anyway, how about a song? I wasn't planning on doing this, but let's clear the palate. This song has nothing to do with New Orleans. Except I'm sure I played it there. Take me under and make me understand. Block my lungs off and make me appreciate the air. Show me the way to touch my toes. Make a little bit easier now, this pain it ever grows. Show me the way to do the things I always wanted to do. Open up my eyes, tell me all about these lies that I've been telling. Buying into fantasies and those dreams my own demons were selling. Show me the way to spread my wings, stretch my wings, make me wonder how I never trusted those things. I know that I could fly the highest if I'm only given the time. The time. And it's gonna take microphones and stages and many people rearranging what their plans are for the nighttime. Hope they show up at the right time and I'll sing them my song and I hope they sing along. I know they always sing along in my imagination. Take me under and make me understand. Block my lungs off and make me appreciate the air. Show me the way to touch my toes. Make a little bit easier now, this pain it ever grows. Show me the way to do the things I always thought that I could do. That I could do, yeah. That I could do. La da 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 dee da da. It's gonna take microphones and stages and many people rearranging what your plans are for the nighttime. Glad you showed up at the right time and I'll sing you my song and I hope you sing along. I know you always sing along in my imagination. And by any stretch of my imagination, I must always pour my whole self into every destination. Make a little bit easier now, stretch my limbs into wings, into wings. into eggs, stretching my limbs into eggs, into eggs, la da 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 da. Oh now, oh now, oh now. Oh, smoke alarm, you could save my life. Smoke alarm, oh, smoke alarm, you could save our lives, all of us. But when you're not saving our lives, when you're not saving our lives, you're ruining our lives. Thank you, smoke alarm. I hope you save my life someday. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing here. I used to do this song with the old band. I used to love singing this song. And it's a little hard to solo acoustic because it's just 2 chords. But the band used to rock it. And this one's on Graceland. And Paul Simon got some incredible Zydeco band to play on this and call the track his own. I don't know. So anyway, I'll do my best. I can't really play Zydeco. Long time ago, yeah, before you was born, dude, when I was still single and life was great, I held this job as a traveling salesman, and it kept me moving from state to state. But I was standing on the corner of Lafayette, the state of Louisiana, wondering where a city boy can go to drink a little, have a little conversation, drink a little red wine, catch me a bit of them Cajun girls dancing the Zydeco. Along comes a young girl, pretty as a prayer book, sweet as an apple on Christmas Day. I said, good gracious, can this be my luck? Well, that's my prayer book, Lord, let us pray. Well, I was standing on the corner of Lafayette, state of Louisiana, wondering what a city boy could do to get a little conversation, drink a little red wine, dance to the music of Clifton Chenier, the king of the bayou. Yeah! That was your mother, that was your father, before you was born, dude, when life was great. You are the burden of my generation, but I sure do love you, let's get that straight. But I was standing on the corner of Lafayette, across the street from the Republic, headed down to the Lone Star Cafe. Maybe get a little conversation, maybe drink a little red wine, standing in the shadow of Clifton Chenier, dancing the night away. That's more fun with the band. I used to do this one with the band. This is a meter song. The meters, it amazes me that it seems like there's still people out there who don't listen to the meters and don't know about them or something, which is, you gotta check out the meters. You gotta just look at the history. Those guys invented a lot of the music we love now. But this is a meters tune we used to do. I'll do my best. Again, this is one I used to kind of rely on the band for, but... I went on down to the Audubon Zoo and they all asked for you. They all asked for you. Oh, well, they even inquired about you. I went on down to the Audubon Zoo and they all asked for you. The monkeys asked, the tigers asked, and the elephants asked me too. Red beans and rice. It's just weird being a dude from Massachusetts being like, red beans and rice, Creole gumbo. I went on up to the big old sky and they all asked for you. They all asked for you. Well, they even inquired about you. I went on up to the big old sky and they all asked for you. The ducks asked, the eagles asked, and the buzzards asked me too. I went on down to the deep blue sea and they all asked for you. They all asked for you. Well, they even inquired about you. I went on down to the deep blue sea and they all asked for you. They all, the shark asked, the whale asked, and the barracuda asked me too. Oh, they all ask for you in the morning, all ask for you. Everybody there wanna know where, well, they all ask for you. They all ask for you in the morning, all ask for early in the evening. Everybody there wanna know where, well, they all ask for you. Such a fun tune. Yeah, la ba, grits and fish drippings. I should just do it and put Massachusetts food references in it. That'd be authentic to me, sort of, not really. Yeah, large beef, sauce, cheese. Dunkin' Donuts guy. Doesn't really roll off the tongue like crawfish etouffee. When I was a little kid, my parents took us to see a movie. I forget what it was. Might have been like Sleepless in Seattle or something. And there was a Louis Armstrong tune on the soundtrack, and they played it as the credits rolled at some point. And I don't know if I had ever heard Louis Armstrong before, but I was just like, I don't know how old I was too. I was really young. I was pretty young, you know, and I was just like, this is the greatest thing ever. And listened to a lot of Louis Armstrong since then. And he's just the greatest. Excuse me. So, this is one, I never tried to do this one, but I'll do my best. Grab your coat, get your hat, baby. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet on the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear the pitter-pat, baby? The happy tune is your step. Life can be complete on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade, on with those blues on parade. But I'm not afraid, this rover crossed over. And if I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade, with those blues on parade. But I'm not afraid, rovers crossed over. And if I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Life could be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I love that song. I pulled the chords off of ultimateguitar.com. It needs a little work, I think, but it's mostly there. All right, how we doing out there? I haven't checked in on the comments. But I hope you're all having a good time, getting through this crazy time together. And if I never get set, I'll be rich as Rockefeller. Wait, how do I do a thing where I see the comments more clearly? Oh, thanks, man. I did not learn House of the Rising Sun, although I know they mentioned New Orleans. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do one of my own. This is Dead Set was on the For Hire record. Every day's a mishmash of death, time, and happiness. Like, well, how far can it go? You want the same thing, right? I want the same thing. I meet you in the middle. No, bro. I got no time. I left myself five to get there, and these people never let me. I know they know that I'll do anything I can. Strangers now full of rage, man, I shall let it slide. When I get too pent up on the inside, man, I shall let it all go. Go. When I'm dead set on what it is that I think and what it is that I know. And every day is much the same. A little pleasure, a lot of pain. Busy body bag is buzzing around my brain. Ain't it strange to have a real fascination with a merry-go-round turn to a race? And it's a day too late, a dollar too short, a step too soon. Pick a horse, I'll race you to the moon. Loser get the boot and then the winner gets the prize. Wait, we're on a merry-go-round, right? I should let it slide. When I get too pent up on the inside, man, I should let it all go. When I'm dead set on what it is that I think and what it is that I know. And what it is that I know. What it is that I know. And what it is that I know. Something takes control, fools you that you're in it. Choose your battles wisely, for they'll say that you must win it. Do you want some calm, or do you want some conflict? You can choose what you want, but be choose what you want, but be choose what you want, but be honest. Man, you should let it slide. When you get too pent up on the inside, man, you should let it all go. Well, when you're dead set on what it is that you think and what it is what it is you know. Oh, what it is you know. Oh, what it is you know. Oh, what it is you know. And every day is plotting, scheming. Don't you ever get to taste the fruit of all your damn endless daydreaming? How can you expect to get ahead when the future is a fact under your forehead? You don't know what you know, hey, but it's all the same. It has a name and it bears repeating. Observe your mind and stop your thinking. Man, you should let it slide. When you get too pent up on the inside, man, you should let it all go. Go, 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 go. But when you're dead set on what it is you think and what it is you know. Oh, what it is you know. What it is you know. Oh, what it is you know. You're welcome, Brown Bear. Love you, Mike. The day you got pushed in was the day you learned to swim. And then the tide kept rising, inch by inch. You tense up your spine, you test the waterline. Your arms are reeling, but you're barely breathing. Rise up, taste some sweetness to keep your head above the water. You keep your head above the water. You keep your head above the water. And you don't let your bridges down. Now the people who drown, they don't kick and they scream. They just step into the water, do-do-do-do-do, silently. So much information, so much for one nation, so much for being righteous. Guess I'll go for mine, and I wanna get out of here alive. I keep my head above the water. I keep my head above the water. Keep my head above the water. And you don't let your bridges down. You don't let your bridges down. You keep your head above the water. You keep your head above the water. And I've been living my life underwater. Mama, from sea to shining sea. I'm getting tired of feeling forgotten. Maybe just let myself sink down silently. Let my spirits fall to step on down, down, down to to the bottom of the sea. Now day by day, all that information's coming. And what started as a rain, well now the world is flooded. Better loosen up your spine, better test the water line. Your heart is beating, boy, you better breathe in and rise up, and keep your head above the water. Keep your head above the water. Keep your head above the water. Oh, you keep your head above, head above, head above, head above. Keep your head above the water. Keep your head above the water. Keep your head above the water. And you don't let your bridges, no you don't let your bridges, no you don't let your bridges down. How did I get so far gone? Where do I belong? Where in the world did I ever go wrong? If I took the time to replace what my mind erased, I still feel as if I'm here, but I'm gone. Pushed up in a rocking chair, with my feet on bed, rolling my one in a cigarette, living adolescent mind. Never did take the time, waiting for my high, quiet as this care. How did I get so far gone? Where do I belong? Where in the world did I ever go wrong? If I took the time to replace what my mind erased, I still feel as if I'm here, but I'm gone. Mama told me I was best, arguing, punch in the chest. Son, I be strong, let me take you home. And seeing her eyes so sincere, screaming what got me here, standing in the world with my mind all alone. How did I get so far gone? Where do I belong? Where in the world did I ever go wrong? If I took the time to replace what my mind erased, I still feel as if I'm here, but I'm gone. Now how did I get so far gone? Where do I belong? And where in the world did I ever go wrong? If I took the time to replace what my mind erased, I feel as if I'm here, but I'm gone. I do nothing but waste all my time, leaving the world behind. Smoke all I got just to keep me high. Around the boys I play my part of rough, keep myself tough enough. I never do cry, though really wanna die. How did I get so far gone? Where do I belong? Where in the world did I ever go wrong? If I took the time to replace what my mind erased, I still feel as if I'm here, but I'm gone. Now how did I get so far gone? Where do I belong? And where in the world did I ever go wrong? If I took the time to replace what my mind erased, I'm dipping as if I'm here, but I'm gone. Gone, 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 gone. Gone, 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 gone. Here, but I'm gone. Here, but I'm gone. This ended up on the For Hire record. Not sure how. Writing letters only to keep them in my head. Chasing my mind around, building arguments, and it would be easier if you were here to defend. But I remind myself that that won't happen. 6 more days to Sunday, and I swear that I won't call. I suppose it's about time I took down that picture on the wall, the one of you and me when we dressed up for Halloween. And I'm still not sure what you were supposed to be. What you were supposed to be. And I know that time heals all things. Sure feels like time kills all things bad about you. And could it really have been me who said so proudly that I'd be better off without you? Day by day I work myself down to the bone, and I put your arms around me whenever I'm alone. And sure I know that those little arms, well, they are real. But I say that anything is better than the way I feel. And day by day I work myself, and I smile at all my friends, and I say that I know it's just a second love, and surely it don't mean the end. But when does that name fade, and when do I stop using it for protection? And where does one go to from perfection? And I know you're not perfect, but I built you up that way. And I know it's been a year, but I can't take another day. And it would be easier if you were here to defend. But as it stands, I'm just left with an image of affection. An image of affection. An image of perfection. Whenever I close my eyes, an image of perfection. And it gets me by. All right, those last two are on For Hire. Here But I'm Gone is a Curtis Mayfield tune that he did on his last record. And I recommend checking that track out too. The Curtis Mayfield original version of that is so good. How we doing, folks? I haven't checked in a little bit. I have a little taste of ginger here. Oh wow, it's later than I thought. Hi, Aunt Janet. I got a few more things, so I'm going to play for you. so appreciate you tuning in. Oop. That's why I didn't want to take off the sweatshirt, because... Sorry. Oh yeah, Stretch is over here. Where is he? I moved the sign over from where I originally had it. He's doing all right. It's been quite a road. Come on, bro. Here you go. Let me know if he falls over. So I wrote those songs for Trombone Shorty, and then that led to Ben Elman from Galactic producing my record, which was For Hire, which he put a band together for, a band of killers, and then eventually we went back down to New Orleans with my own band to make Growing Light with Ben producing, and that was the last record that the old band did, and it was a heavy. We knew at the time, going into that session, was right at the point when we knew that things were changing. We didn't know what exactly was going to happen, but we knew we were at the end of some kind of run. And it had been 10 years, and so it was a pretty special session, kind of, because we knew it was the end of something. But I don't know, I'll do a few from that record. I got a bunch more I want to play, actually, so if you'll have me, I'll keep playing. I'll keep playing either way. This one's on Growing Light. I always liked the way this track came out. Wait. Sitting in a waiting room, reading about a better you, thinking about changing your hair. 7-second love for the second time. Time to check it out and pull up a chair. The doctor will see you now. Go on in. Sick of being alone, sick of being left behind. Time to stick your face back in the crowd. Making sure you're loved, making sure you're fine. Keep a little one, but that ain't allowed. The warden will see you now. Go on in. We're all ready to see you now. Go on in, go on in. And it's never gonna be that way again. No, it's never gonna be that way again. Never again. Never again, yeah. Never again. Tell me I was gone, tell me I was blind. Tell me what it is I didn't understand. Doc, I think that something's wrong. I've been seeing blurry lines. I've been getting exercise when I can. The body will see you now. go on in. The body will see you now. Go on in, go on in. And it's never gonna be, never gonna be, never gonna be that way again. No, it's never gonna be, never gonna be, never gonna be that way again. Never again. Never again. Never, never, never again. Never again. Never again. Wait up when you finish at the finish line. Winning is it everything you think it'll be. Sit down for a minute, take you back to the beginning. Take a little bit of time to breathe. The prophet will see you now. Go on in. We're all ready to see you now. Now, go on in, go on in. And it's never gonna be, never gonna be, never gonna be this way again. No, it's never gonna be, never gonna be, never gonna be this way again. No, it's never gonna be, never gonna be, never gonna be this way again. No, it's never gonna be, never again. Never again. Never again. No, no, no. Never, never, never again. Never again. And it's alright. It's alright. Never again. It's alright. Never again. Bless you too, Misty. Love you. You see, I'm not what I expected. What was I expecting? Some kind of Mother Nature type to rub me and protect me, set up like a statue, stronger than the rapture. I'm not sure what I was after, but you're sure a much better dancer. And when we go out, the stars align so bright. You and I in the garden, growing light. find myself nicely to my brother. Think about my family, I'll even call my mother. Maybe tell her that I love her. I love you, man. Tell her I found someone who understands me. And I've been thinking about that scene from Bambi. I know that's not all that manly, but I'm like a little kid on candy when we go out. The stars align, they align so bright. You and I in the garden, growing light. And if the stars fade away, slip into that old cold city gray, we can put on overalls, paint some on the walls of your room. We got 2 times the resilience, 10 times the affection, 10,000 hours of practice towards that day we change direction, turn from swinging for the fences, turn from staring at our faces to walking hand in hand, facing one direction. And when we go out, the stars align, they align so bright. You and I in the garden, growing light, growing light, growing light, growing light. You and I in the garden, growing light. Man, I haven't done that one in a while. Gotta work on that. All right, what else was on that record? It didn't come out this way, but this song was on there. You and I could rent a little house in the country, trading these jobs for a home in the range. You and I are strange, doesn't matter where or when, why, how we change. It's just inevitable. It's inevitable. You and I could take a road trip with your mother, and when we get tired, we could let her drive. Sitting in the back seat, feeling alive, holding hands, doing 55. It's just inevitable. It's inevitable. Further on the ways around the bend, we'll find reasons to be hurrying, but ain't no use in worrying. We're always out of time. Sometimes you talk fast and I can barely get a sound in. Sometimes you move fast and I can barely get around you. Sometimes I see your face and all my troubles fade, and instantly I know that it's inevitable. It's inevitable. Oh, 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 it's inevitable. Further on the ways around the bend, stressed out again and hurrying, but ain't no use in worrying. We're always out of time. It doesn't matter where or when, why, how we go. We're gonna be side by side, and this is how I know. 'cause it's inevitable. It's inevitable. And I know you know that it's inevitable. Doesn't matter where, when, why, how we do. Headed down that country road, just me and you. Yes, and your mother too. It's inevitable. Lyle wrote this riff, so I always have trouble with it. You got the tools and a lack of recognition, just enough to keep you hungry, boy. Hungry for food, fantastic ambition, fishing for ears so to catch some noise. And if you go too slow, you never get it. If you go too fast, you never get it good. I am the junk beat lover, the whirlwind singer. Makes no difference if it's wrong, it's right. I learned to love the words, learn the definitions. I wax poetic by the candlelight. And if it gets above my head, I get it. If it sinks below my feet, I'll learn to let it go. Whoa, they got me beating, I could beat a feeling insane. Beating out my music, wincing in pain. But I am more than able, more than Cain. Pacing like Prince in Purple Rain. They got me thinking about it. Oh, they got me thinking about it, thinking about it. Little mama sitting in the big, big bed, begging, pleading, Poppy, why you reading? Crazy Carmelita, paint the picture instead. He got the bob and weave and leave her needing. Truth that can't be denied, you know he got a different. Has to do with a lie, well he forgot it and he shouldn't. What good to be a true seeker, crowd pleaser, touring the world, pacing in that hotel, missing this girl while she is in another's bedroom, miles away, pacing like Prince in Purple Rain. In Purple Rain, pacing like Prince in Purple Rain. Just enough to keep you hungry, boy. Hungry for food, fantastic ambition. Fishing for ears so I catch some noise. And if I go too slow, I never get it. If I go too fast, I never get to get it good. Got me reading like a beater, feeling insane. Beating out my music, calling me names. But I am more than able, more than Cain. Pacing like Prince in Purple Rain. In Purple Rain, pacing like Prince in pacing like Prince in Purple Rain. Fuel up. Nice umbrellas, man. throw me away. Say that you will. Say that it's time to sever all that we made, all that we built. Say that it's gone forever. Don't reach for my hand, don't straighten my tie. Don't tell me I'm great, look me in the eye. No more delay, throw me away. Don't throw me away. Say that you won't. Say that we'll stay together. Hold me at bay. Do what you want, but save me some small space forever. For if you must go, I know I'll stay lost in that day. When you throw me away, don't throw me away. Say that you won't. Softly into your heart, like a rose in bloom, thorns in place, causing you pain, and left there to stay, and throw me away. Throw me away, throw me away. Say that you will. Too many years to know just how it began. But once I found you, I took you and ran to the edges where we'd be understood, beneath the dark woods. We were running the engine and made no time to mention all the work we would do, but we knew we were running the engine and the engine was running like new. Spinning my wheels to get my foot in the door of all the places we'd not been to before. Punching my ticket, punch my foot on the gas, oh, and we ran. We were running the engine over mountains unending. The higher we climbed, the more those mountains grew. We were running the engine and the engine was running like new. Pedal to the metal, driving hard over the old roads until they all look so familiar. Grinding through the gears again, riding through a year again, saying I'll make my way, I'll make my way with you. We were running the engine over miles unending. The faster we ran, the more they grew. We were running the engine and the engine was running us too. Alright, I got a few more. I kind of left some sad ones here for the end, but I like sad songs. Sad songs, they say so much. This is at the end of the Growing Light record. Speaking of records, it's almost here. We'll get into it, but I got yeah. It's I think I'm putting out 4 EPs over the next several months, over the next like 5 or 6 months. So I think it's gonna be March 12th is the first one's coming. So pretty soon, 5-6 weeks from now, I got an EP coming with 3 songs on it. And then 5 weeks after that, there'll be another EP coming with 4 songs on it. And then 5 weeks after that, there'll be another EP coming with 5 songs on it. And then 5 weeks after that, there'll be another EP with 3 songs. And in the end, they're all going to make this one collection of 15 songs. But I'm putting it out kind of in 4 parts. So that's what's happening. And it's almost here. So... yes, eventually all 4 will be on vinyl, but the vinyl's going to take a while because this is part of the reason I'm putting them out one by one is so I can start getting stuff out, and some of the mixes of the later stuff isn't quite finished yet, so we're still working on it, so we have to wait till all that's finished and get it all, and then eventually it's going to take a little while. It's going to, I don't know how long it's going to be, but it'll be some months before eventually all 4, the whole collection will be on, I think, a 2-record vinyl set. It's all happening. And then eventually all 4 of them will be on 1 CD. But the EPs themselves are just going to come out digitally. I'm not going to put those out physically, but they're coming. And they sound really good, and I'm really excited to put them out. So that's exciting. Here's a really sad song. I'm not the way I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be thankful for what I got. Things are not the way they're supposed to be. She's supposed to be here and she's not. And if I was younger, the stakes wouldn't seem so high. And as I grow older, I fear I'll miss love's call. When we couldn't be together as much as we'd have liked, and so we wouldn't be together at all. And I knew the place where I'd bend upon one knee was this one moonlit little spot. And I knew the words I'd say as I showed her the ring, and the ring I never bought. And if I was younger, if I was older, maybe I wouldn't have hesitated. And if I was older, maybe I wouldn't have hesitated. And if I was younger, I'd have built myself a wall. When we couldn't be together as much as we'd have liked, and so we wouldn't be together at all. And they say what's meant to be always meant to be. And if it's meant to be, we'll find our way eventually. I'm trying to believe two hearts so caring and kind. We're only beaten down by distance and time. Oh, and we tried so hard. Couldn't be our fault. We're just somehow better off not together at all, at all, at all. And I'm not the way I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be alright on my own. And things are just the way they're supposed to be. We're supposed to spread our wings now, I suppose. And as we grow older, who knows? We may look back fondly on ourselves and recall when we couldn't be together as much as we'd have liked, and so we wouldn't be together at all. Table for one, doesn't matter which room. Something by the window, if you got it, I'll take a booth. Whatever's clever, check under the name dweller. It's just me and all these ghosts I love. Peep at the menu, glance just to the side. Picture perfect Helen is looking at me in black and white. Was almost my missus, now she's sitting right here blowing kisses. Just another ghost I love. Skip dessert, we'll hit the candy store. Same little spot I used to impress Eleanor. She was sweeter than the day, but she lived too far away. And that's how she became a ghost I love. Oh, you get me through my days. You turn my dark to light. You don't fuss and you don't change. And you come home every night. Checked in as one, checked out as two. Met her in the hotel bar and we knew well what to do. I did the things I did before, she did the things she did before, that we learned from all the ghosts we love. Hey, 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 yeah. Ooh, hi, 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 fa, 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 fa. You get me through my days, you turn my darkness in a great white bright light. You don't change and I don't seem to mind. Replay the movie of every time you used to soothe me, and play it again, and play it again, and play it again one more time. Table for one, doesn't matter about the view. Doesn't matter who I'm with, where I go or what I do. I do the things I did before. I feel the way I felt before. When it's me and all these ghosts I love. It's just me and all these ghosts I love. It's me and all these ghosts I love. I went down to St. James Infirmary, saw my baby there. She was stretched out on a long white table, so cold, so sweet, so fair. Let her go, God bless her, wherever she may be. She can look this wide world over, but she'll never find a sweet man like me. Bragging. When I die, bury me in a straight-laced shoes. I want a box-back coat and a Stetson hat, John B. that is. Put a $20 gold piece on my watch chain, so the boys will know that I died standing pat. All right, St. James Infirmary there. Thanks for tuning in tonight, everybody. And thanks for your donations, half of which are going to the New Orleans Musicians Clinic, which is helping out a lot of amazing people in an amazing place. And thanks, everybody, for helping to keep this train rolling. Anything you want to hear before I go? Maybe I can give you something happier. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Instagram, how you doing over there? Big ups, Instagram. I can't read your comments, but I'm feeling you. I can feel you. You're welcome, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. Tonight's Captain, that sounds fun. That's gonna be on the second EP that's coming out. Tell me the story, how you came here by the sea. Describe your journey to me. Tell me about the ways you could not get it right. I'll be your captain tonight. And then the stars don't stay in place, they run a predictable race. But you don't need to worry or take flight, for you are a shining star, perfect exactly where you are tonight. Tell me about the waves that crash down left and right, tall as buildings, dark as night. Tell me the glory days were more than they had seen, heroes and villains, kings and queens. And when the stars don't stay in place, they run a predictable race. But we don't need to worry or take flight, for We are just shining stars, perfect exactly where we are tonight. And when the planets get in line, they say that we'll feel it, then we're fine. But are we all so separate from that light? Or are we just shining stars, perfect exactly where we are tonight? Oh, tonight, oh, tonight, oh, tonight, oh, tonight, oh, tonight, yeah, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, tonight's Captain. It's coming out soon. The new album, Shane, thank you for asking. All the new EPs. It's definitely not a solo record. We started laying down basic tracks for it towards the end of, or like August of 2019, and I had the band in there and laid down 15 like basics for 15 tracks, new songs, and then since then I've been like, it's been this huge process of like mixing things and taking things out and adding things and re-recording stuff and getting new drum tracks and getting drum machine, like different it was like really, it was daunting at first because I didn't really know where it was going, but I basically was like really getting my hands dirty, like learning to just go for what I want to hear. So I figured my last two records have been so stripped down. I was just leaving and Woodstock sessions that I really wanted to like start to go in the other direction and flesh things out. So these are most definitely like not solo acoustic. These are like, I'm one of the producers on the record basically. There's like essentially three of us ended up doing it. Really two of us in the long run, but we had a producer for the first session. But anyway, I'm going to be listed as a producer because I've just like really, we put a lot of heart and soul into these and a million hours of like working on these songs. So I don't want to talk about it too much, but it's been a long time coming, I know, and believe me, I want to get it to you as soon as I can, but the first EP is coming in March, and it's going to be 3 songs, and Perfect's going to be on there, and then 5 weeks after that, we'll have the second one, and 5 weeks after that, we'll have the third one, and 5 weeks after that, we'll have the fourth one, and I'll let you know the titles and all that, the themes are coming out soon, but thank you all so much. Thanks for tuning in. I love you very much. And I love getting to do these streams. And thanks for helping out my buddy last week and letting me send him a bunch of money. And this week, half the money's going to me, and half the money is going to New Orleans Musicians Clinic, helping out some musicians down there. So I'll see you next week. Peace and love. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Bright days are here, and they're coming. Love you.